Hello, my name is Dan Falvey, and I've been the Chicopee Comp lacrosse coach for the last four previous seasons. Fortunately, I was stepping down going into this year. And Alyssa Stefanelli, one of my former players, was going to take over as our new head coach. She was going to do an awesome job, and she will do an awesome job next season. Um, I just wanted to put this together to thank the seniors that are graduating this year. And I feel awful for them to have to, miss out their senior year. Um, we know how much you guys put into your seasons and how much you guys look forward to participating in your sports, and that goes for all of our athletes at Comp and throughout Western Massachusetts. This really sucks, and I'm I'm sorry. The thought of not being able to play out your senior year, I just couldn't imagine it. But here we are, good old COVID. Um, and with that, I hope you guys are all safe out there and your families are safe. And please be responsible and take care of yourselves. As much as we're all going crazy and we probably want to get back to normal, just, stay with the guidelines and try not to go crazy. I know I'm trying. But as a coach, one of the things that I love is coming up with a goal each year and trying to come up with a game plan and roles for players and athletes, and um, being able to watch them fill those roles is a really neat part of this job. And despite not coaching, I'm still obviously was kind of planning. Um, and I think that's just part of what's kind of ingrained in me. Um, what will step up? Who is going to step up? And that's something that we're going to have to wait another year to find out. For those freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, it'll be now seniors, juniors, sophomores. Um, but keep playing. Get your stick out. Play with a friend. Call each other up. Make sure we don't go 2 years before we touch our stick again. Um, and at this point, I just want to kind of recognize our seniors at Chicopee Comp.
So our first athlete is Nicola Bruzoff. She has played the last 3 years for us. She's really sort of developed a very nice shot, a quick release. But at the end of her junior year, she was looking at a move to attack next year and to make some big plays. And it's too bad that season got cut short. I'd be excited to see what she could do with more of that responsibility put on her. Um, she really has kind of played different positions for us, filling in different roles and responsibilities, and I think started to feel pretty comfortable by the end of last year. Next athlete was Ava Barron. Ava was a defender for us this last year and had played some midfield as well. Her versatility was an important part of adding depth for us defensively and in the midfield. And she's always been a great team player. She's never complained about having to play multiple roles or multiple positions. She has a general upbeat personality. She has fun. I think she's accepting of those new challenges. She's only played for a couple of years. She didn't start her freshman year. She came in as a sophomore, and she really picked it up well and was a great player. I think she really appreciated the challenge of getting out here and doing something that was different and new for her. Our next senior was Brie Bushy. Brie was smart. She understood her role, understood her assignment and her details, and it was just the amazingness. All of the consistency that she played at was just unbelievable. Um, I know I would look over after she'd make a play to like Miss Pavoni or Doc or Mac, and we would just comment like she's always in the right position. Um, and I think her very reserved demeanor probably didn't get her the recognition she deserved. I mean, she did earn all league a couple times, but I think she was one of the better defenders in Western Mass. Our next senior was Juliana Boiler. Um, she came over her junior year. Last year was her first year, and she um, really picked the game up quick and instinctive. And I think this year, I think she would have, probably been a 20-goal scorer for us. At least as the game started to slow down for her and her skill set started to expand. She was super competitive. She loved battling. She loved those opportunities in those games and compete and make some nice plays. And it's not easy to switch over junior year to a sport you've never played before, but she did. She was doing a great job, and it would have been really cool to see where she was going to take off to this year. Our next senior is Lily Cushing. Lily just started playing lacrosse as a freshman in high school. Prior to that, she had just swam. So this was a pretty big change from a conceptual standpoint. We're coming from soccer or basketball. A lot of those concepts are very. She really developed and became a very instrumental part to our defense by the end of the year and felt very comfortable with what she was being asked to do. And it's cool to see those developments and those changes take place. And I give her a lot of credit for doing what she did. Kaylee Dion is our fifth senior. Um, this was her third year, and from her freshman year, she really took off. She had 51 goals last year, and it was instrumental in our ability to score goals, particularly in transition because of her speed. Um, she was an incredible ground ball player, leading us in ground balls and um, in toughness, and that toughness really propelled her teammates as well. She was held, I think, one goal or two goals shy of 100 goals, but she got her 100th point last year. Um, and I think would have had a shot at becoming the school's all-time leading scorer. Our next senior is Isabella Damascus. She came over from Virginia moving in last year. So last year was her first year with the program. Um, and she has a very, very upbeat personality. She has a lot of fun. And she loves celebrating her teammates, and that celebration of her teammates pictures of things you want from your kids. You want them to be happy for each other, and she's always done a great job with that. And the kids rally around her. So when she made some plays, because of all the celebration and the excitement that she showed them. Our last senior is Taryn Langlois. She was a 4-year player for us, getting a lot of playing time her freshman year, um, and starting her last 2 years. She really was, she's a super competitive player. She doesn't back down from anyone. And that fighting spirit meant a lot, and it really helped push us through some of those games when we needed a little bit of that extra drive. Her and Kaylee were instrumental in helping us develop that physical, aggressive mindset. And she was a perfectionist. She always wanted to be better and do better things, and nothing was ever good enough. She'd practice things over and over again that weren't perfect in a game. And as a coach, you just appreciate that. You appreciate the drive to get better and wanting herself and her teammates to excel.
And those are our 8 seniors that were on the varsity program. And ladies, thank you so much for the time you've put in, for the help that you've given our younger athletes, and the role models you've been able to create. Um, Wish you guys luck as you guys go off to college. And if you ever need me, let me know. Thank you very much.